Taco Bell.
Let's get rid of it soon. Let's go through this. And
all right, it's us again. How many times are we going to start this same show over and over? It's time for a Gypsy's Kiss Friday Fenndango, this time for realsies. And I am the magical treasure princess, life coach to the rich and famous, Shelley Carney.
And communicator with the, who was that lady you had this afternoon?
With the intuitive psychics.
With the intuitive psychics. Yeah, baby. So the reason I restarted this thing is I don't know whether you can hear it, but my intro music has a little glitch in it, and I was unhappy about it. And I'm not by nature an unhappy person. Question is a reaction.
Are you like doing an intro, or are you just going to whine?
Oh, no, sorry. And my name is Toby Younis. I am an assistant associate director to the Magical Treasure Princess and life coach to the rich and famous. And we got some stuff going on tonight. We got a lot of gifts that we want to share with you because a bunch of them are going to go in the treasure chests. The treasure chest, which you will eventually have to sell at Sotheby's. Hang tight, brothers and sisters. It's going to be a fun night.
Cool.
It was just that one. Amina Mackay restarting the stream.
I don't even know what you just said.
My mother said. Hey guys.
Hola. ¿Cómo está?
¿Cómo estamos? We always ask in the plural, like you're all together. ¿Cómo estamos?
¿Cómo estamos?
¿Cómo estamos?
You didn't do that.
No, it just comes out to you like, ¿Cómo
well,
estamos?
yeah, see?
Okay.
Hey, look, we got somebody from Twitch. IB Corey.
What?
It's Corey from YouTube. I prefer Twitch.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to be in
fine.
both.
I forgot to pop out the chat so you can see it.
Corey. Oh, I thought it was IT Corey. So, that could have helped.
Yeah, correct. We could have
IT.
used you before, Corey.
Yeah.
Let's see.
We're all good.
Let's go with the flow. I know.
We're going to do that. We're going to do that.
No, I didn't mean to do that. Brad, I didn't mean to hide that. That was accidental. Sorry. I was going to show it because I thought it was funny. So let's get down to
brass tacks.
You know
and
why
towels.
you want towels? Because towels.
To pick up your brass tacks.
To pick up your brass tacks. I may be old.
There's a tax on that.
What did you
brass.
say? This, I may be old and I may be forgetful, but I can't forget that I'm old. Huh? That's a Shelley. She taught me how to say that.
You're like Mila. You're so cute and little. Mommy taught me how to say this.
You're so cute and little. Remember to like our video. YouTube likes it when you like our video. The Magical Treasure Princess likes it when you like our videos.
Boop.
Share it with your family, your friends, your neighbors, your business associates, and the entirety of your social network so that we can
grow the channel.
And then finally, if you're not already a subscriber, you should probably rethink it at this. No. Click on that.
Wait, aren't you a subscriber?
Click on that subscribe button.
Ooga.
And then when the notification bell pops up, there's a little delay here. We got to work a little tighter, okay?
Well, you're talking so fast.
Okay, when the notification bell pops
caliente.
Up, click on the notifications bell.
Andale,
and that way, when we start a live stream, you'll be immediately informed. And
in the know.
Because there's nothing better in life than being in the know, ladies and gentle people. So I think we should do...
Stuff.
So first of all, without further ado, I want to say thank you to the folks that sent us gifts. But it's interesting because they're not sending the gifts to us. They're sending the gifts to you, our viewers.
Well, there was this gift.
There was what gift?
This one.
Oh, there was that gift. So, yeah, that one was for Shelley. That's the one that Tony Henman sent. Remember, he was going to send a scepter. And he sent it, but he sent a bunch of other stuff, too. And we got plans, baby. We got plans. Okay, so we got this from our friend and constant companion in internet webs, Christine Kenzie. You want to read this? She sent us a letter.
What?
And then her thing is on the back.
Hi, Toby and Shelley. This is Christine Kenzie from Central Wisconsin. I am sending you this small gold bar. I was saving it for something special, so I thought I'd send this small token into the treasure chest you are putting together. It is 0.999 fine gold worth...
It's got to be worth more than that, but let's go.
$367? Is that what that means?
I don't think it's that. I don't think it's either. I don't think it's that, and I don't think it's what you said. I'd have to weigh it.
Oh. Anyway, found in Wisconsin by me. Little fishing. While fishing. She found it while fishing.
What?
Please put this in your treasure chest. Love your show. Sincerely, Christine Kenzie. This was boiled down to a small bar.
So she must have found something made of gold?
Gram.
I don't know what a gram. I'll have to figure.
0.999 fine gold. It's got
a
buffalo on it. You know who would want that?
Yep.
Cynthia.
So there's a gold bar sent to us by Christine Kenzie and going immediately into the treasure chest.
Uh-huh. Let's get out that treasure chest.
You want to bring it over?
I'll get her. There we go. Ooh, heavy.
All right, let's show everybody what we got. So this is the treasure chest that we're going to hide this summer sometime in one of the 4 treasure states. And we got some stuff in there already, and we just keep adding to it. And we still have to add all the things that Brad and Sarah Kinzer are collecting. We saw a video
gold
of that.
Bar.
So gold bar is going in there as well. We're going to put everything, we'll put everything in plastic bags and then seal it up with some of that packing saran wrap stuff.
Yeah.
Clear.
So it stays nice.
Okay. So then we got a package from Mel Rustad, and he said that, well, here, you read it and I'll open it up. It's a very nice little note from Mel.
Alrighty. Mr. Melvin. Dear TNS, that's us. Greetings from Oklahoma. Enclosed are 2 Spanish coins from the 1870s to add to the treasure chest. Found the coins while boating and snorkeling around Elliott Key in South Florida. A fellow boater was in naval intelligence. Very hush-hush. Keep the hunt going. Best wishes, Mel.
How cool is that, Mel? Thank you. Wow. Look at how decorative they are. Mm-hmm. So you know what I'll do, guys? These things are so pretty that I'll probably put them under the macro lens and take some pictures so you can see what's in there. We'll take pictures of all the things we're putting in the treasure chest. That goes. Let's put it with the letter so we remember who sent what.
Yeah.
That goes in the treasure chest. I'm not going to fold this neatly, but I am going to put the rubber band around it, okay?
All right.
Okay.
Community chest, we'll call that.
All right. So, community chest.
Because it's Monopoly.
Monopoly. Okay, so hang on. So I've got to move this box over here. So as you probably recall, if you've been with us for any length of time, our loyal fans,
Oh,
what?
got a super chat.
Oh, nice. Who's that from?
Jeffrey Graychick.
Oh, Jeffrey. Oh, because he was asking about. Okay. Thank you for that, Jeffrey. We appreciate it. So You can't see this box. I'll hold it up real quick. So, as you know, Tony Henman, who's our friend from Idaho, who first sent me the streamers and then sent the Magical Treasure Princess some pendants along with this. Remember, he was going to send her the quartz scepter, he called it. He did that, but he sent a big box of stuff. And as you know, Tony's strategy through all of this has been to pay it forward, right?
Oh, we missed another one from 3D Bronze.
Hi, 3D Bronze at 3dbronze.com.
He says, imagine if everyone did a super chat for just $1.99.
Wow.
Then they too would have stuff to put in.
It's the last day of the month, so this is a good day to super chat.
Yeah.
So the first
3D
thing...
Bronze, 3dbronze.com.
He sent, and I don't know that we'll put all of these in the chest, but they're you have to be a collector, I suppose. They're rocks, but they're unique rocks in that they are things like jasper, and there's some petrified wood in here. And I mean, literally, he sent
You too would like to send us stuff. Look for our address in the description box below our videos.
This beautiful quartz crystal. Here's the petrified wood. So if you're not sure about petrified wood or not, just it looks like steak. There's some more petrified wood. So he sent, that's the first thing that he sent. Then he sent a bag, this bag, I won't take them all out. This bag is filled with quartz crystals. So I think what we're going to do with these is we're going to break them up. And some of them are going to go into the treasure chest. And then I think what we'll do with some of them is we'll break them into,
Come here. Come here.
Oh, that's good looking. Wow. Yeah. And then we'll break some up into plastic bags, and then we'll give the quartz away on Wednesdays. We'll use them as our Wednesdays because there's literally, oh, look at that one. Wow.
What's that? Oh, smoky.
Oh, it's a smoky quartz.
No.
Wow. So we'll package those up into smaller packets, and we'll share those with everybody by giving them away. There's some tourmaline in there. Did I just see some tourmaline, or just making that up? So we'll break these up into smaller packets and give them away. And then, if you remember correctly, he sent me a picture.
Brit Chaser wants to do a panel.
Oh. Well, he has a YouTube channel. He could put a panel.
He wants to do a panel with us.
Oh, okay. On what ask him what topic. So.
What topic, Brit Chaser?
This is, I can't, let me see if I can take it out. Because I don't want the plastic cover to come off because it's fine.
Mint in box.
Mint in box.
Ooh.
It's a half pound of 0.999 fine silver. And that's going to go in the treasure chest. So, from the Washington Mint. So Tony sent us that. So if you see Tony in the room, you say thank you to him because eventually this is going to belong to somebody. But he also sent, and I'm just going to show you these. I'm going to show you 5 or 6. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. He sent 20 jeweled pendants in various sizes, in various stones. Here's a topaz and another topaz, and I think there were at least 4, maybe 5 rubies. And I'm not going to, like I said, I'm not going to open up, except I just love opening them up and looking at it because I'm a gemaholic. Is that a word?
It is now.
It is now. Lapis lazuli. I got 20 of these. We got 20 of these. And, oh, look at that citrine. That beautiful brown citrine. So citrine is basically quartz that has been infused with iron. That's where it gets the yellow all the way to brown color. We had some citrine quartz in our sand sample today. Okay, so there are 20 of these babies. over the next several weeks, instead of pictures and, although I want to give away the sand pendants too, but instead of pictures on the World Sand Project and the softer side, we're going to give these away on Wednesdays on those two channels so we can spread around the wealth, right? So the rules are going to be the same. Make a comment. We'll do a drawing. The only rule is going to be you can't win more than one, period, whatever channel it is. So you can win one, and if we draw your name again on any channel at any time, we'll draw again. We'll spin again to get somebody else. So all these jewels, courtesy of the wonderful Tony Henman, are going to you guys. So this would be a good time to subscribe to the Softer Side.
That's right.
And the World Sand channel, because that's where we're going to give them away.
The softerside.live.
This is going to go into the
World
treasure
Sand
chest. Oh,
Project.tv, right?
No, you just have to. I don't think I've done that yet. So I think it's just World Sand Project.
You have it in the crawl over our heads, so I thought.
Do I?
Yeah.
I think I was thinking about it, and I just never got around to it.
20 shows ago.
I am probably going to take at least one of these, maybe two, to the World Series of Fenn, and I'm going to put a couple also in the treasure chest. So some will go there, and then the same with the quartz and the polished stones. So Tony, I'll send you back a package, but honestly, I can tell you that my package that I'm going to send you doesn't compare to what you've sent us here, and how gracious you've been in sharing this with the community. And the only thing he asked is that we pay it forward that we shared with you. I mean, that's what was his plan. So I don't know how we could ask any more of him. And these quartz crystals will last, between the quartz crystals that we got from him and the ones that we got from Tammy. If we put those into smaller bags after we after we give away all the other jewelry, we'll start putting the quartz in there, and that'll last us a year. I swear to God. And then last but not least, bless his heart, he sent me some sand from Pompano Beach, Florida. So
very good.
I even got something for the World Sand Project. So again, if you see Tony, maybe he'll call tonight, and I'll get the chance to thank him, and you guys can too. Because there's going to be people that are watching right now that will eventually own some of that beautiful jewelry. And the only reason I've got it in the box still is because I'm going to run it through the ultrasonic cleaner to clean the stones and the polisher to polish the silver, so that when we do give it away, it'll look as good as it can, because there's nothing quite like running a stone through the ultrasonic cleaner to make it sparkle like a star in the sky.
Alrighty then.
Whew. Be still, my heart. Gems turn me on. Sorry, gems turn me on.
Indeed.
So they're my fetish. Gems are my fetish.
Oh boy.
No, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, send me more.
Get that started. Send me more. Yeah, send me some gems. Okay, what's next? What do you want to do next? You want to do emails?
Yeah, we probably should do that.
Okay. Okay, hit it.
Hemis Mountains excluded? ? This is from the little girl from India.
Oh, great. Haven't heard from her in a while.
Yeah, she includes another picture of her goat. Dear Toby and Shelley, all is well in India. When I am not busy at my schoolwork and taking care of my goat, I study maps to look Mr. Fenn's treasure for fun. In India, we say, set thy heart upon thy work, but never on its reward. Can you give an opinion on whether the Hemis Mountains should be excluded as a search area? The reason they might be excluded, because on Wikipedia they are listed as being in the Rio Grande Rift, and Forrest has excluded the Rio Grande. Also, I thought I heard someone on the Hint of Riches channel say that Forrest excluded the Hemis, but can't confirm it. This would also eliminate the Bandelier area since they are in the Hemis. I have to go milk my goat now. Because of you, I named her Gypsy. Namaste, little girl. Little girl.
So let's do a little.
Raw Montana sapphires.
Who said that?
Mike Healy. Mike Healy's going to send us some.
Oh, some Montana sapphires? Mike, that would be great. I would love to see those. Okay, so let's take a look at this. So let me do a full screen, answer this question.
Screenshot.
Wow, look at you taking my screenshot line. Okay, so the Rio Grande Rift is that area in white. I guess we could see it better if we looked at the satellite version of this. Okay, that's the Rio Grande Rift.
They can't see that arrow over there.
Oh. Okay. What would I do without you? I would just be like some
just don't
old
even
fart
want to consider what you would do without me.
What, you know. So this is the Upper Carson National Forest. This is the Lower Carson National Forest. These are the Jemez right here. These are the Sangre de Cristos right here. This is the Rio Grande Rift. The Jemez Mountains are not in the Rio Grande Rift. Now, on the other hand, what you have to deal with is that Santa Fe is right there. And he said it was at least 8.2 miles north of Santa Fe. That 8.2 works out to someplace between Santa Fe and Tesuque. And then one time when he was asked, he said, what do you consider north? And he said from 271 degrees to 89 degrees. So you have to draw that line almost straight across. I mean, you could make the 1 degree. So what I would say is that anything above that in the Jemez is in play except for the rift area. And the two rift areas are the Rio Grande Rift, which is not in the Rocky Mountains, and the Abiquiu Rift, which is not in the Rocky Mountains. This is the Carson National Forest. This is the Jemez National Forest. This is the Valles Caldera, and those are all in the Rocky Mountains. So I'd say the Jemez, as long as you met that requirement for being north of 8.25 miles north of Santa Fe, and you weren't in a national preserve, which has, look up the rules, because it's a completely different set of rules. The Valles Caldera is the national preserve. Bandelier is a national monument. So stay out of those. They're just not that. The other thing that you have to look at is right along this area here, north of White Rock, there's a lot of Native American tribal lands. So Pueblo tribal lands.
Also, Cynthia has looked there, so she thought that it was in play.
Yeah.
I don't think she thought after he said it's not in the Rio Grande didn't change her mind.
No, I don't think it had anything to. I think, like I said, the rift is here. There's Abiquiu. So this
Florida
is
State in Twitch says, big fan, always watch you all on YouTube for hump days. First time watching live. Thank you for all you both do.
Oh, you're welcome.
Well,
Florida
thanks for
State.
being here, Florida
Thanks for joining
State.
us. Wow.
Yeah.
Florida State on Twitch. Now we got Twitch rocking and rolling.
That's right.
If we just get somebody from Periscope, that would be cool.
Well,
So I would say that if you follow those cautions, it should be in play. I wouldn't worry. I wouldn't. It's definitely not in the rift. And the reason I know that for certain is because that's all I've been talking about for the last several, not the last several, but a couple of the recent World Sand Project shows. Because we had sand from White Sands and we had sand from Great Sand Dunes National Monument.
Why are we looking at this?
I don't know.
Go back to full screen.
Go for full screen. Okay, hit it. Little girl in thank you, little girl in India, for that nice, that very nice question.
Well, I think I forgot to do this.
Who was that for?
I don't know. We had 2 super chats, and I think I forgot to do them.
Super Chat Friday, ladies and gentlemen, 31st of the month. It's like the end of the month. This is where, right up till the 31st, is when YouTube calculates, what you made for the month. So after today, then it starts a new month. So
new month tomorrow. This says app price reduced. Whoa, from Mike Hempfling. Mike Hempfling of Crave Creative says, Toby and Shelley, please let your viewers know that I have reduced the price of my Forrest Fenn Treasure Resource Guide app to $1.99.
Yay.
check
Screenshot.
that out. $1.99.
So a couple of
That's
things.
$2.
You can go to
And
Google.
it's not a subscription. You just buy the thing and it's yours forever.
Well, here's some even better news. Mike and I are working out a deal where we're going to figure out how to get coupons for the Fenn Treasure resource guide, and we're going to start giving them away on Wednesdays as well. So you'll be able to download it from either your Google store or your Apple store. Let me show you how it
Little
works.
girl from India says, Cynthia just commented in Hint forum about the hummus.
What did
she say?
Help us out, LGII.
We don't have time to go there right now. We're in the middle of
we're
a
in the
show.
middle of a show. So I want to play this for you, and the reason I want to play this for you, and I'm going to kind of talk you through it. I ran the app today on my iPhone. It's right here. It's called Treasure, and I'll just kind of narrate as it's playing. So click on the Treasure button. It opens up the app itself by Crave Creative, Forrest Fenn. You go to the menu. It has main menu, poem, clues, word definitions. If you click on the poem, it gives you a full copy of the Forrest Fenn poem. Go back to the menu. That's pretty good. I think I can do this. And then click on clues. And what he's done is he's made a list of the facts that we're aware of that Fenn has said. He and I are working on increasing the size of that list because I promised him I would. So that'll be bigger. This one's really cool. You can go to word definitions, pick one of the lines in the poem, and it gives you the detailed definitions of each one of the words in that line, including synonyms. So it's kind of cool. When you go back, you can pick another line, and it'll do the same thing. The end is ever drawing nigh, pulls it up, and does that. This is my favorite resources because we're mentioned in it. You click there, and it goes to the link associated with that resource.
She said somebody on K-Pro's video excluded him.
Wait. I'm sorry. So this is really important. You can take your current location, put it in, click on the, make it a GPS location, and then later on when you click it, you could go back and you can view it. It puts that exactly where you were. And you can do as many of those as you want and always go back to that location. So you can basically track your GPS location on your smartphone as you're going out. Now, I couldn't go back to the menu here because every time I clicked it, it turned off the live recording. So it's a pretty cool app. Mike is actually building one similar to it for the World Sand Project that I like. And we didn't make a deal, but he asked me if I would. Where's Mike? If you have facts that you're aware of that Forrest has said, that you know from Forrest, not things that are made up by other people, but if you have facts, send them to me at gypsyskiss at gmail.com. I'll validate them and I'll give them to Mike so he can improve the quality of his product. And now he's reduced it to $1.99. So why not? I bought it when I saw it. I bought it immediately just because of the GPS thing. I thought that was way too cool. He's going to add some other features to it. And like I said, he's making one that I requested. He's making an app for the World Sand Project. So when that comes out, I'll let you know about that one too. He seems like a real good guy and very, very knowledgeable. I mean, the conversation we had was related to, if you're going to show this on your show, how many views do you get a month and how many impressions? I mean, he knew all the correct verbiage, so you can tell he's real aware of what he's doing. So, Mike, thanks for that, and we'll continue to help with the project. So, you can find it on on iTunes and Google Play stores for $1.99, and it's worth it just to have a handy poem, definitions, resources. It's all there on your phone. You don't have to go. Let's see. Did it get recorded into a database? Yes, that's what I was saying. So the location gets recorded into your own database. So that when you go back and you click on that location as it stored it, because it stores it by GPS coordinates, and you click on that, and then it puts it into the map. So it's stored in a database. So yes, how cool is that? Let's see. What else we got?
Well, they wanted to know if somebody else would be able to see their information.
No. Oh, no, it is not. It's all on your own smartphone. It is not uploaded to another location. So, no, it's not. If that's what you were asking, is it in somewhere in the cloud on a database? No, it's all local.
Okay. back to little girl from India she said, meaning Cynthia, somebody on K-Pro's video excluded Himis.
Oh, well, I haven't heard it.
I haven't
don't know
seen
why
it.
you would.
But good to know. And then we have a super chat from Colorado for $5. 10% of his monthly income comes to a gypsy's kiss.
As a tithe.
As a tithe. Tithe is 10%.
10%.
Thank you.
Thank you, Brad.
You are correct on that.
Oh, and tell Sarah, is Sarah on too? Tell Sarah her package is going out tomorrow as well, so she should have it by Tuesday or Wednesday.
Novaland, I think that's the person. This person? Mike? Novaland says the database is local on the phone.
Is that a question mark, or is he saying
No, it just says it.
the database is local on the phone? Yeah.
So no, the creator cannot see your information. All he does is sell you the app and then moves on with his life.
Yeah.
That's it.
And gives you updates when they're due.
He doesn't need your solution.
Doesn't need your solution.
If enough of you buy the app, he'll have all the money that you guys.
Yeah, eventually he'll have the $2 million.
Anyway,
and
Toby's heard a lot of solutions, and he can tell you that it's not really
got a long way to go.
worth his time to
got
go
a long way to go.
Searching in
brothers
your
and
search
sisters.
areas.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, back to emails. This is from Greg in Houston. Are you done now?
Yes. All right.
This is from Greg in Houston. Ice fishing on frozen lake. Hi, guys. Have you seen the new Lincoln commercial with Matthew McConaughey? Well, all right.
All right.
Ice fishing from the back of his aviator. Kind of silly, really. He'd be sucking exhaust fumes. He sent us a link for it. Looks bitter cold there. Malign Lake in Alberta, but still awe-inspiring. I'll bet that's a heck of a place during the summer months. When I think of a special place in the Rockies where I could rest my bones forever, that's kind of what I imagine.
Oh, you sent us some pictures. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
A place of incredible beauty, blue water, breathtaking mountains, endless trees, blue sky country, you know? Places like Medicine Lake and Bow Lake in Jasper National Park, Alberta, and Wizard Island in Crater Lake all come to mind. Of course, none of these places are in the 4 search states, but I wonder about a similar place of such striking beauty in the 4 states, such as Maroon Bells in Colorado or Jackson Hole in the Grand Tetons in Wyoming. Why not, eh? Well, I'd advise old Matthew to put bait on his hook next time, and it's pretty dangerous going out on frozen ice by yourself. All right. Be safe out there.
So that's Crater Lake, and it looks like these 2 locations. That's below the Tetons. And that's also below the Tetons. So the only problem I had with Jackson Hole was that it was busy. It was artsy, ski, busy,
Busy.
biking.
Busy.
It was
dreadfully
very traffic.
busy.
But it was a pretty town.
I'm just too busy. Don't know
Plus, you
what
got to go down
to
that
do.
curvy 10%
Busy,
grid. There's only
busy.
it's the only road in the world where they tell you
Terribly busy.
drive this road at your own risk.
Much too busy for you.
I'm trying to present.
Oh,
our
am
viewers
I
with
talking over you? So sorry.
information, and you're singing. It's not just talking, you're singing.
Yes.
I'm going to start.
I'm enhancing.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, I don't sing.
Yeah.
Hit it.
Hit what?
Give me some mail, baby.
Let's see. Question on the 4 states from Daily Agenda. Hello, Toby and Shelley. My question. Montana, Wyoming, Colorado, New Mexico. Has Forrest, through interviews or his books, mentioned Montana or Colorado with any depth or merit? I am very new to the chase, and I felt who better to ask than someone who knows so much and has been following and analyzing the truths and the lies. I anticipate and would appreciate your response. Thank you for your time.
So I don't necessarily. So when it comes to.
Think to Peely. Oh, look, we got a sticker. Look how cute. Cool.
Who's that from?
Peely.
Oh, Peely. So since he released The Thrill of the Chase, which primarily talks about Yellowstone, West Yellowstone, Montana, and New Mexico. There's very little, if any at all, mentioned about Colorado. That doesn't mean it's not in play, but up until recently, he avoided using the state names. He would say it's in the mountains north of Santa Fe. And then in 2013, when he discovered the Rocky Mountains, he would start saying it's in the Rocky Mountains. And he'd point to it, a map. And you'd say those are those states. But he never used the names of the states until recently in an interview that he did, I believe it was in May, and then again that he repeated, or not repeated the interview, but in the interview that he did with Christy and Mike, he, for the first time since he hid the treasure, he named the 4 states: New Mexico, Colorado, Wyoming, and Montana. So he's always avoided giving inference or inferential preference to any state over any other, or any 2 states or any other. You can assume that it is in one of those 4 states because he's told us that. When you look at the record and you start kind of extrapolating what he's done, the percentage of his time was spent writing about New Mexico. It is not a majority, but it is a plurality. And then Montana, and then Wyoming, and very little about Colorado. But he's always been very good about avoiding making distinctions between any of the states that would give one, for him, preference over any other, or 2 over other 2, et cetera, et cetera. So I think it's an even chance that it's in any one of the 4 states. I better save that.
Next one, impact on Forrest Fenn / Big Sky Ski Resort from Ronald Martin. Shelley and Toby, Big Sky Ski Resort was built in the 1970s and was not there when Forrest Fenn was a child and young man. What impact do you think Big Sky Ski Resort had on Forrest Fenn and hiding the treasure, and do you think it can be included in the search area? Is it in the Rocky Mountains?
Yeah, it's kind of north and west of the Gallatin. So
here's in Montana?
Yeah. Okay. So here's the deal with Big Sky Resort. It was opened in 1973. If you look at the way it was structured, the bottom part of the resort, where they have what is now effectively a party town, was built upon what was once private land. The actual ski runs are leased from the Forest Service for a 99-year, and they can renew it for 99 years. So that was all put into place. So they had to buy the bottom land, what I'll call the valley, from private owners. They had to lease the national forest from the United States National Forest, U.S. National Forest. And it was done in 1973, which was, 18 years before he got cancer and 37 years before he hid the treasure. So is it possible that his special place could have been determined before that time, and Big Sky spoiled it all by building a ski basin, and then he went ahead and hid the treasure anyway? That doesn't make sense to me. So he hid the treasure because he was confident that the special place that he picked, regardless of when he selected it, whether he selected as a 13-year-old boy, as a 40-year-old man, or as an 59-year-old cancer survivor. Regardless of when he did that, regardless of when he made the decision that he was going to put in a special place, Big Sky pretty much had nothing to do with it. Because I think what he would have said is, well, that's if it had, let's say, for example, in 1973, before he got cancer, before he got the idea for the treasure, before he hid the treasure, but his special place was now a toboggan run, he'd say to himself, well, screwed that up. I guess I can't hide a treasure. No, he would have just found another special place. So if there was any impact, it would have gone to another special place. But I don't think there was an impact. I think the area that we're talking about in the context of the entire Rocky Mountains is so small, it would be like saying, do you think he wouldn't have hit it on the old pueblo above Ojo Caliente. That area is so small in the context of the square acreage of the Rocky Mountains. The odds of it being the same is slim to none. Zero. No impact. Sorry.
All right, moving on.
I'm done.
66,000 links or 8.25 miles from Mike Wood. And he gives us a link. It says, updated June 26, 2017 by Forrest. The treasure is hidden more than 8.25 miles north of the northern limits of Santa Fe, New Mexico. Kind of makes the Richard Saunier blog redundant in my view. Cheers, Mike.
Here's the problem with...
Is that the whole thing?
No. Well, it's more than that, but... Here's the problem with your theory, Mike. So you're right. It does state on Dale's blog that the treasure is hidden more than 8. Searchers, please don't get fixation, become obsessed. The treasure is hidden more than 8.25 miles north of the northern limits of Santa Fe, New Mexico. So that was...
Northern limits of the city or the county?
Probably the city, because the county goes further north than that.
See, that's just one of those, examples of, look, it's being real specific. Yeah, right, sure.
Yeah, northern limits of Santa Fe, New Mexico. Yeah, Santa Fe County goes further north than that. Yeah. Okay, so that was posted June 26, 2017. The reason is after Saunier's blog, or the comment on Saunier's blog, Forrest adopted that, the 8.25 miles north of Santa Fe. It's like one of those things where, say, Toby, you have blue eyes. And so from that point forward, I started going, hey, guys, I have blue eyes. It wasn't my idea. It was somebody else's idea. I don't have blue eyes, by the way. But let's go back to the Saunier blog. So this was the Saunier entry made in 2012. And it was Forrest Fenn, the land surveyor. And all that thing about the 66,000 links doesn't actually come from the blog post. It comes from a comment made by a guy whose name is Forrest Fenn on April 17th, 2012, 66 feet, blah, blah, blah. So here's a couple of things. If you read that very carefully, the writing is nothing like Forrest Fenn's writing. That's the first thing. The second thing is Forrest would never change the spelling of his name to Forrest Fenn. He's proud of his name. He wouldn't do that. If he couldn't do it with Forrest Fenn, he'd find a way to make it F Fenn or Forrest F or whatever. And he and Saunier were good friends by this time. So I don't think it makes it redundant in the sense that it was that. So what searchers did was they created, after reading this post not made by Fenn, they created the myth of 8.25 miles. Forrest found it convenient to agree with that because that kept them off his property for all intents and purposes, and he adopted it as like, oh yeah, that sounds good to me. I got blue eyes. So I don't think it makes it redundant because there's a history there, and you can assume that the treasure is 8.25 miles north of the northern limits of Santa Fe. You'll have to determine whether it's the city of Santa Fe or the county of Santa Fe, but the two things are exclusive of one another. It wasn't Forrest's idea. He, like all good politicians, he stole it for himself because it made sense. Take that, Richard Saunier. No, Saunier's a good man. I wouldn't. No, I would never say anything bad about Richard Saunier. Why are we doing that? Why do you?
I don't know what you're doing.
Okay, hit it.
David Dow gave us a super chat. $4.99. At what age did Forrest stop going to Yellowstone for the full summer?
I would guess sometime around the time that he, probably his late teens, because then he had to start taking life seriously. But his family continued going up there, so it could be as. I suppose the only time you could guarantee that was true for the full summer was when he joined the service, because you can't just take off the service. You can't leave the service for 3 months in the summer. So that would have been...
Well, then forget it. I ain't joining.
Yeah, well, that's kind of what I try to convince them. What do you mean I can't go? What do you mean I can't? Don't get 3 months?
But I was doing it in college.
Yeah.
Miss Lisa says, probably just to get people away from his house.
Exactly, Miss Lisa. You are absolutely correct.
Either way, It is established that Forrest agrees that it is at least 8.25 miles north of Santa Fe. Whether that's city or county, we don't know for sure, but it's north. So, yeah.
Why is my chat dead on
Santa Fe, Colorado. And this Forrest took his epitaph to heart when the post on Mountain Wall came out. I wish I could live to I don't know what happened to the end of that. Maybe Colorado and Sarah having a little cocktail time or something.
why is chat disabled for this stream? What the hell is going on?
Oh, it's still coming. I got the YouTube chat right here. I got
your YouTube
chat.
chat right here.
I don't have the stats up, but I'll get that. Stats.
Flash Gordon.
Yeah. Remember, no matter where you go,
There you
there
are.
you are. Buckaroo Banzai.
Buckaroo Banzai.
We're just doing weird old SF movies. Sci-fi. And come on.
So I've lost chat over here. I don't see chat over there, and it says
When did you have chat over there anyway?
I didn't. I just moved it over there. So because
pop
watch,
it out again.
Oh, well, watch. That's what I tried to do.
Oh.
Pop out chat. Mwah.
Wah,
Chat.
wah, wah.
Chat is disabled for this live stream.
Wah, wah, wah.
We're back at the coin there. This.
Well, let's push it forward. That's
Thanks, Auntie.
for the
Techie.
memories.
Thanks for the memories. Because I keep seeing Captain Marvel. Uh-oh.
You know
My
what?
cat has a hairball.
People are being bored.
Okay, sorry. Where are we going from
Flashbang
here?
cheers. We are all here. Chat is working for us. Yay.
Okay.
How far do you think the treasure chest is hidden from where warm waters halt?
Less than 1,000 feet.
The House Husband Diaries.
Oh, House Husband Diaries. I don't know whether you saw the World Sand Project today, but we got your package. Thank you. And we're going to be showing it under the microscope on next Wednesday's show. Thank you for that. And I'll reach out to you beforehand if you want to call in and talk about your trip to Costa Rica and what you found there from a sand perspective.
All righty. West Guide, he knows. Squirrel. Anyway, where are we at now? What's next? Texts?
We've done
We got
emails.
texts?
You want to say
You mean
hi to the room?
texts? Oh, hi to the room. Okay.
Oh, wow. Hadn't thought about it. It is. You can do that with that bike.
Yeah.
And since it's less than 1,000 feet,
A thousand.
1,000 feet.
1,000.
I would have the power left over. If it was less than 1,000 feet,
1,000.
I could go up and I could go down. I could go up and I could go down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. For sure. All right. Saying hello to the chat room.
Wait,
I've got 7:32 p.m.
I have got. I've got.
Ding a ding a ding.
You're ahead of me.
So I win.
Okay, go.
MJ Inzer, Joe Sheeran, Goodell Khan, The Sassy, Sassafras, Yoda, Yoda, Doug Carver, Captain Marvel,
From Prince Edward Island.
Holly Cairn, or Cairns, I don't know which one. Cairn, you think? Bobbert, DB Cooper, Novaland, A. Woodhall, Hooley's here, BS, 23 Monarcha, Tony Russi,
William Hott is in the room. Said hi.
My Daily Agenda,
She had a
Captain
question. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Marvel.
Go ahead.
Captain Marvel, what?
A Daily Agenda had a question, and I went past it, so I'm going to hang on. Go ahead. Keep.
See, Sassafras, DB Cooper. Do you know who it is? Brian Gates. Have you seen the movie An Unfinished Life, starring Robert Redford?
I have not.
I never even
Eso
heard
es
of it.
importante.
Keyword Rudy Green, treasure hunter. Better to sell shovels to the gold miners.
Oh,
Absolutamente.
yeah, that's our theory exactly. Can you tell?
3D bronze. Hey, Gypsy's Kiss, please ask Forrest to use the app and check on the treasure chest. I'll volunteer to retrieve it once we have location. I wouldn't want to put anyone else in danger of Crazy Joe's grenade.
Yeah, flashbang. So, my daily agenda says why less than 1,000 feet daily, because if it's more than 1,000 feet, it's going to take more than an afternoon. It would have taken him more than an afternoon. He had to make 4 trips with 2 of them with 20-pound loads, and if it is greater than 1,000 feet, the size of the problem becomes insurmountable. It's hard enough as it is without increasing the potential area in which the treasure is hidden. A Gypsy's Kiss, yay for the receipt of the package. Oh, it's from the house from Carter. But I agree on less than 1,000 feet. Few agree with us. Yeah. I would guess that some of those few have never actually been boots on the ground. But I think once you go out,
make sure you say hello to people who are not in the in the YouTube room.
I'm keeping an eye out for while you're doing that. Go ahead.
Okay. We have Give Me Title to the Gold, Tom Gregory, Tony Russi, Journeyman. Davio is here.
I got to read this question. It's from Mitchy Mitch. A Gypsy's Kiss. Hi, Toby and Shelley. With my treasures bold, a comment saying for skinny dipping. Get it? My treasures bold.
It'd be very bold.
Now,
and
I
worth
think,
the cold.
Yeah,
the
and
cold.
worth the cold. Can you imagine that? I don't think you'd be skinny dipping if it's worth the cold because you know what happens to us guys when that happens. So
shrinkage.
Let's not even.
Colorado.
Shrinkage.
GL Cannon. It's from Seinfeld. Jungle Cruiser. Anno Domini. Bang. Flashbang. Charles Chapman. 500 pieces.
Got to answer this. Sam Fisher, no, not only am I not the lead searcher, there is no such thing as a lead searcher, and I believe Forrest has substantiated that position.
500 pieces. Corey Jacobs, Wayne Ross, 3D bronze.
Tony Russi is still trying to get Baby Yoda. Do. It does, Tony, it's too many syllables. It doesn't work.
We'll fit it in. We got, who did I say? Tom Gregory, Virginia Man, Indy Skywatcher. Got quiet. Steve's here. GL Cannon. Tony Russi, Tom Gregory, My Daily Agenda.
Question. Steve, A Gypsy's Kiss, do you think that vehicles can be seen driving by if you were standing at the treasure location?
Our opinion, well, I'm going to say my opinion. My opinion is no.
Yeah, I agree with her.
Because I think he's kind of in hiding behind trees and stuff.
Yeah.
There's trees in between. Yeah. Just the way it feels to me. Sheets Trove, A. Woodhall.
So
Sassy.
I did want to pitch our line, 202-815-1171. If you have any comments that you want to make sure that we do read, text it to that number, 202-815-1171. You can also leave a voicemail of up to 2 minutes. But for some reason, my voicemail is saying I have like 3 voicemails in there and it says it's full. So ignore it and leave the voicemail anyway. But that's a good way to get our attention because this thing is going by and I can't
Silver Fox.
out my chat and I don't know what's going on.
Paladin.
YouTube.
Zoe the cat is here again. There's a little poem. Digital treasure maps. The sound of yodlers screaming down the trail past his bones. What? What are we talking about? Missouri Dave.
Yeah.
City limits, county line.
See, I'm stuck on Captain Marvel's cat's hairball. I can't get it past.
So is her cat. So, you're having empathy pains or something.
I hope the dang cat
Missouri
survives.
Dave. David Dow. Miss Lisa. Zoe the cat.
I hope Zoe the cat
Colorado.
doesn't have a hairball.
Holly Cairn. Jeffrey Grajic,
Hang on, I've got some questions
is
from
on.
Facebook.
Because I can.
Brian Gorley is asking from Facebook, has anyone had a solve in the Laramie range? Not to the best of my knowledge, Brian. So, Brian, if you've got that question and you want to pose it to the rest of the chat room, you've got to come over to the YouTube chat room.
There's
I
a
can see you.
Rainbow's End Trail there.
I can see you on Facebook, but they can't see you, so they can't see that you're asking a question. So come on over. We got 231 watching. One of them was probably figured out that theory.
Got DEA3.
Jed, if you want to
Mitchy
send a
Mitch.
picture to gypsieskiss@gmail.com, and we'll open it on the next show.
House Husband Diaries. Because I can. West Guide, TAS, Sam Fisher, Michael J. Forney. Jed Favreau. Go get 'em, Shelley. Okay, I'm going to go. He said to. J.K. Pioneer. John Miller's here. Toby, will your electric bike be ridden to retrieve the chest?
Yeah, that would be fun, wouldn't it? So Colorado saying, a Gypsy's Kiss, Sarah is asking the room to come up with a username or nickname for her. So apparently she's giving up on her username? What's that? She has a username, doesn't she?
And she doesn't want to use her real name, maybe.
Oh, I see. All right, room, here's your challenge for the night. Colorado is Brad Kinzer. His beautiful wife and better half is called Sarah Kinzer, and she would like a name that she could use as a handle on YouTube other than her real name.
How about Sarah Springs?
So, what was that thing that she told us she was interested in doing?
Stacking rocks?
Yeah,
Rock stacker.
rock stacker.
Rock stacker.
Come up with some recommended names for Sarah that would be, and remember, she's our friend.
Craig O'Hare.
And she's a nice lady, so don't.
That's right.
Don't
And she's
go
putting together
off.
a treasure chest with
And
us.
yeah, and she's the one that's putting together all of that.
Off
the other
Trail
part of the trash.
Jaeger, BJ Chambly, Corey Jacob,
Brian says, "I got you. We'll do after the boys go to bed." He'll come over the
Craig
YouTube.
O'Hare, Sheets Trove, Jeremy Milstead, Rave Ryder, 93 Butterscotch, Redneck Express, Brian Ulrich. Hey, Brian Ulrich.
Well, it's been a while.
Yeah. How's that New Jersey treating you? Tom Gregory, A. Woodhull, Blay,
Moniker
Zluker.
Sarah, Charles Chapman. Yeah, Sarah Rarado. Sarah Rarado. Oh, holy, come on. Holly, you got to do
Serrato.
better than that.
Yeah.
Sarah Rado.
Petra. Sarah Petra.
Sarah Petra, secret keeper. Let's see. So, okay, Brad, there's a whole bunch of names coming up. Stacked Sarah. Now, gentlemen, behave yourselves. Sarah Rocks. Wow, I like that one.
Oh,
INFJ.
yeah.
Sarah
There you go.
Rocks. There you go. Sarah Stacks Stones. I guess we're not the only ones that know she does that.
All right.
Hello. Dave Hedblum.
Pandora's Box.
That's Dave Hedblum
Swami.
is Copperdan's Sarah Brado. Sarah Smiles.
Deaf Neighbors.
Sarah Secret. Wow. Sarah Bond. Who sings the song Sarah? Sarah. Who does that song?
Sing it for me and I'll know.
Sarah. That's all I know. Sarah.
Oh. You're not very good at it.
Yeah.
Because I can't even tell what the tune is from
Yeah.
that. INFJ. Sarah Rocks.
I like that.
Let's do that one, Sarah.
Sarah, the song. I don't know. Who am I
Oakie
looking
Chest
for?
Chaser.
Starship. Starship saying that?
That's what he said. Oakie Chest Chaser said Starship.
Like Jefferson Starship sang that song?
Mark
That
Lewis.
Seems so un-Jefferson's. I'm not going to play it because I'll lose my monetization.
Gallatin Ghost.
Okay, we've done that. What's next? Give me something to do.
The Criminals here. Next is Stupid Thoughts. Sarah is by Jefferson Starship.
Yeah, that really surprises me. That just doesn't seem like their style. Huh?
Mr. T.
Okay,
Yep.
here we go. coming back. I want to get through these so we can get to
Brett says, hello, Toby and Shelley, watching you on 55-inch Sony TV. What a difference. Oh, boy. I hope it's not HD. It's going to be pretty scary.
I don't see why anyone would want to watch me on a 55-inch TV. That would be like, at least put your children to bed.
Let them get scared.
Okay, so here we got from Holly. Holly, oh, it's that picture that I keep forgetting to. It's the picture of the. Let me see if I can upload it. Upload.
Picture of what?
Of the boat on top of the blue car that. Remember, it was a conversation we were having a couple of weeks ago. Let me put it up on the drive so we can. I think Waco Joe talks about it.
Waco Joe.
Waco Joe, or as I like to call him, Wacko Joe. No,
well,
I'm just
that's
teasing.
not nice.
I'm just teasing. I like him. He's in my. Okay. Hey, Toby, this is Jordan from Cincinnati, Ohio. I have an opportunity to procure a sand sample from Jamaica in a few weeks. Are there any guidelines I should allow to collect the sample? Possibly doing a little diving as well. Might be able to grab some from the sea floor. What would be nice about the sea floor is it'll contain some of the foraminifera.
K-Pro's here.
Jordan, hi, K-Pro. Long time no see.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy belated birthday. I'll give you a big hug when we get to, I'll give you a happy birthday hug when we get to World Series of Fenn. So what I'm going to do here, Jordan, is I'm going to post a link to a video where we explain exactly how to proceed with a sample collection. Open link, copy link. Okay, Jordan, here it goes in the chat room when you see this. Just watch that YouTube video. It explains everything. And for anybody else that's interested in sending us sending the World Send Project a sample, just look at that.
She's home safe and sound. I don't know where she was. But
Who?
K-Pro.
Oh.
But she's home now.
Okay, so Candy from Nevada. Hi, guys. If you'll remember at only one interview, he said very simply, what would if there is no issue about where it is? Yeah. So that's what they call a rhetorical question. So it was CBS Sunday Morning, and the guy asked him something about whether there be problems and talking about legal things, and he said, well, what if there was no issues with where it was hidden? So, but that's a rhetorical question. It has no way to interpret its value. Question, I believe I have heard Forrest Fenn has indicated one must have boots on the ground to solve all the clues leading to the treasure. No, that's not true. You can apparently, you and the little girl in India can solve the first two clues without being boots on the ground. That's only the first couple. Oh, okay, he continues. That only the first couple of clues can be solved from an armchair with the Google Maps or whatever, like the little girl from India. However, I believe I have also heard that Forrest has indicated nothing will be associated with it happening by chance. Rather, the searcher will be going to an exact, special, predetermined spot without the searcher, where a searcher believes the treasure is located. Can you clarify or give your thoughts on this? Thank you. E. Kramer from Indiana. So here's how I feel about that, what he said. So remember, he never brought up the little girl in India. The little girl in India was brought up by Jenny Kyle. And what Jenny said was, could a little girl in India with your poem and a map find the treasure? And he said the little girl in India couldn't get any closer, couldn't get past the first two clues.
We, in fact, have a video that tells about what he said.
Right. And so the implication is that you can figure out the first two clues with a map and the poem. After that, you'd have to be boots on the ground. Further, the implication is that you may come at some time before you go on the boots on the ground. You may get to the point where you have already imagined what to see when you envision the home of Brown. It doesn't mean you have to be boots on the ground to decipher the clues, meaning you might be able to figure out without ever leaving your armchair, what the home of Brown is. Let's say, and I'm just using that as an example before anybody starts pooping bricks. Let's say it's a place where there's a bunch of brown trout, home of Brown. and you know that for certain. The point is, you're not going to know how to get from the canyon down to the home of Brown because that's not something you're going to see on a map. You have to be there. You have to be boots on the ground. Since she's not ever going to, the little girl in India, since the little girl in India was never expected to be boots on the ground, she can't get past the first 2 clues. That doesn't mean she can't imagine what she'll see when she sees the heavy loads and waters high. Maybe in her head she's already imagined what that is, but she's not going to know for certain until she actually has boots on the ground. That's how that works. Hi, Toby and Shelley. In the 2016 6 questions, Forrest stated, at age 85, I could go back and get it. So should the best safety tip be don't go where an 85-year-old man couldn't go carrying a 20-pound load back in his car? And how does that constrain our solution to the poem? Will in Connecticut, I don't think it does constrain the solution to the poem. I think he assumes that it would be as comfortable for him at age 85 to go get it. Because if I remember correctly, he was still pretty chipper at 85. I mean, he's starting to show his years now and recently, but you get the sense that it's easy enough. I don't think the trek is hard. I don't think the actual boots on the ground. He says, take your children, right? Go in your flip-flops, for God's sakes. Not that I would, but
As if you had any.
as if I had any flip-flops. I don't know.
It's called boots on the ground.
Boots
for a
on the ground.
reason.
No, nobody
Wear
says
your boots.
it's not FFOTG. It's boots on the ground, BOTG. But I think the implication of that statement is that the trek itself is not a difficult trek. It's off trail, and it's difficult enough that you do have to follow. Hi, Kev. That you do have to follow the clues
Our
as
audio
you've
isn't
envisioned
synced
them.
anymore.
It
For
isn't.
some reason, we're slowed
I
down.
don't care. Just don't look at the picture.
Well, she says we look like a Godzilla movie, so.
Oh. So the implication of that statement is it's not a hard trek. What's hard is converting the clues into long-lived natural landmarks, right? LLNL, long-lived natural landmarks. That's the problem. Translating 9 clues into 9 long-lived natural landmarks. Getting there is a difficult, a hike an 85-year-old can make. Think about, with a 20-pound load. Think about that.
I think YouTube and Restream are fighting.
There's got to be something weird on because it's only been recently, right? That computer doesn't get any faster than that. It doesn't get any faster than that.
But mine works. The other channels work.
Well, maybe it's just that we've been on and it starts losing things. Let me go back and change the
Too many stuff going on.
latency to normal latency. Maybe it doesn't. I can't do it now. We'll change it to normal latency. Maybe that's a problem. I have more loot to put in the chest. Details to come soon. Oh, geez, that's Tony.
Was that a wooden boat on top of Forrest's car?
No,
Did
it
you show a
wasn't.
car and
It
a
looked like an
boat?
aluminum. Hang on. Here's the boat and the car, guys.
See what happens when we open Chrome as everything else slows down.
We hate Chrome. We hate it. when we have
Well,
no choice.
we shouldn't be using
Okay.
everything all at once.
Here is the infamous Dale Neitzel, north of Santa Fe archives, page 1621. Throw the blah,
Share.
blah, 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 blah. Oh,
Oh,
what?
ka-ching! Michael J. Forney, $20. Davio is the leader searcher. No doubt his solve is brilliant. We need to squeeze him for information. He has his own YouTube channel. He can
Yeah.
give you as much information as he wants.
And you could give him, you could also give him a super chat. Oh, no, you can't. He's not monetized yet. Okay,
You
so.
can just send him money. He
that's-
wouldn't mind.
No, you can send him money. So that's the picture
Thank
they're
you anyway, Michael.
talking about. For God's sakes, what kind of car is that?
Old.
No, it's old, but it's like a
Oldsmobile.
model. It's not an Oldsmobile. I owned a 54 Olds. Oh, no, I owned a 53 Chevy with a 2024 Olds in it. Never mind.
See?
So that's the picture that everybody's talking about. I don't know where it came from or what it means. One of our moderators, Holly, sent that to me, and I've never seen it. This is the first time I've seen it. So it looks like he's got a an aluminum boat on top, which would make sense because he's got to lift at that. It's not motorized, although it has a motor mount back here. It's got the traditional 2 handles for dragging it around, but he's got a paddle. Oh, no, that's not a paddle. I'm sorry, that's an oar. So somewhere or the other, he's got another oar. That's a very young Forrest Fenn. I would say mid-20s Forrest Fenn.
You're sure that's not Bobby?
Bobby?
Bobby Orr?
Okay, so that's the picture that you guys have been talking about. Who talked about that?
Oh.
Ah. Okay, so Tony says he has more loot to put in the chest. Details to come soon. We're going to need a bigger chest. Cheers.
Well, we'll just have to do 2 if we get too much stuff.
Tony, that's right. We'll do 2 treasure hunts this year.
That's right. More stuff for people to
Hi,
find.
Debbie Jensen here from New Orleans, Nolans. Has anyone ever mentioned beginning at or near collected works near Water Street? Yes, it doesn't work. It does, Debbie. It's in the middle of Santa Fe. We just made a big deal about I suppose you could say I can start in Santa Fe, go 8.25 miles north of the city limits, and maybe it's up there, but you're right in the middle of the Tesuque Pueblo. So I've actually never heard that that is a starting point for a solution. I guess that's the fair answer.
Well, have you or haven't you?
I have not.
First you say
no.
You have, and then you say you haven't, and you're worse than Forrest. Can't make up your mind?
Okay, so let's see. On 313, the Lucky Love Forrest Fenn YouTube video, 750. In the video, Fenn talks about the
On
box
the ground
could be
to the
affected
left
by
of
fire.
him looks like a dog. Or is it just a bag?
Jim. So our member vault member, Jimmy says Sony 4K with surround sound, 65-inch Sony with 4K surround sound here in Ohio. We're as big at that wall in some people's houses. That's kind of frightening when you think about it.
We just need to start telling people, like messages from God kind of things, especially when we're like 52 inches big and they're in their living room going, what you need to do now.
Okay, so it's become a competition, guys. This is a 65-inch 4K.
You people with these giant TVs need to get on there and send us some money. Just put it in the PayPal.
Here's what we look like in 4K. Hang on, I'm going to upload that baby right now.
Okay. Scary.
Okay. Upload. Guys, I can't imagine.
Send more silver and other items from my treasure chest, says JK Pioneer. JK Pioneer, send more stuff? JK, you already sent us a ton of stuff.
John from Grants Pass, Oregon. Hey, Toby, do you think all the clues going order? I'm going to assume he means go in order. Yes, I do. He said there are 9 clues in the poem, beginning with where warm water salt, ending with look quickly down your quest to cease. They are...
Cease?
Cease. They are consecutive and continuous. Contiguous, not continuous.
Contiguous and consecutive.
Consecutive and contiguous. A Gypsy's Kiss from 505-235. A Gypsy's Kiss if... Forrest insinuated that the location of the treasure chest is in sun most of the day. That infers a southern slope or a south-facing ridge. He said the treasure chest is near a mountaintop, but not above 10,200 feet. Says small peak on the Rockies. I agree. Waco Joe.
Narrow it down to one place.
Yeah, that's the problem. How many not too tall peaks are there in the Rockies? Waco Joe says the criminal... Oh, that's his handle.
Oh.
Waco Joe, you should change your handle from the criminal to Waco Joe. It'd be a lot easier.
Right.
Handle for Sarah, Serena with an I. Sirena. After like the sirens of the
Sirena.
Iliad and the Odyssey.
I don't know.
That's pretty sexy. And the car pick was answered at the... answered. And the pic was taken at Rainbow Campground near Hebgen Lake. And I'm not yelling, just one. He's got it's all in uppercase. And he goes, and I'm not yelling, I just wanted you to read easy.
Be able to see it.
I have the glasses.
Yeah, well.
Waco Joe
you
would
are
also
old
like
and
your
forgetful.
mailing address to send you some gifts. Waco, the mailing address, our UPS box, is in the description box below.
Indeed. It's like 7820 Enchanted Hills Boulevard, Suite A204, Rio Rancho, New Mexico, 87114.
I have yet to memorize that address. I still have to get the card.
I know.
because I'm older than chickens.
You're forgetful.
Yep.
But you
I
don't
am
forget you're
forgetful,
old.
but I don't forget.
Nobody
I
does.
knew you were going to use it.
All right.
So Jim says, 65 Sony 4K with surround sound here in Ohio. Just don't say, hey, Google,
Oh, boy.
mermaid.
Hey, Google.
Siren.
Where do
Serena.
warm waters halt? Just tell us what a mermaid is?
Yeah, that's because I said it here. Waco says Serena is a Spanish mermaid. Sirena.
Holy says,
Sirena.
put hello, cute UPS girl on your packages to a gypsy's kiss.
Oh, by the way, her name is Katie. I found out her name is Katie.
K-A-T-Y?
K-A-T-Y. So, yeah, the cute UPS girl. Okay, that's it for, hey, you know what we can do? Oh, we got to do
Play
voicemails.
music?
No, we got to do voicemails.
Play video?
We got to do voicemails. We don't
Play
have a video
video?
for voicemail. It goes with the.
Oh.
Okay, so let's see.
We could play video.
So, which video am I playing?
Let's do TSS promo.
Ooh, look at you. Look at you. You.
Remember, we're going to start giving away prizes on the softer side
and the World Sound Project.
So get over there and subscribe and click on the bell so you get notified so you don't forget. The softer side.
All right.
Live.
Here we go. This is from Woody Bog.
Woody Bog?
Yeah, that's his
That's
handle.
a lot like Forrest Fenn.
Yeah. No.
Hey, Toby. Yeah, this is Woody Bog by my avatar handle. And I've been watching your show and you and Shelley, and it's really nice. And I have listened to all those people that are talking about where the treasure is and stuff. And I tell you, when you find WW8, where warm waters halt, all the clues are consecutive order with each other, and from that point forward, you can see all of them. You can see. I mean, not all of them, but as you reach each one, you can see the next clue that he has in his poem, and you can progress to it. But this is Woody Bog, and that's my avatar. And if you would like to call me, you may, and you have my phone number. All right, thank you. Bye.
So I actually kind of agree with that.
Hello, Shelley and Toby. This is Shauna Allard.
No, we don't need to listen to
trying
that. That was from
Zoom,
the softer side today.
And it is not launching. And I can be reached at 7.
That was my guest on the softer side today.
She
She
was
was
trying to
having
reach
trouble
back. She was
getting in on
okay.
Zoom, so she called the phone number. And we didn't even know.
Yes, this message is for Toby. This is Greg Harden in Texas.
This is about
I
sand.
talked to you on a day or two ago. I can't remember, but it's about sand. And I was going to visit with you, but I've got wind of a lady that's got a bunch of pictures of that old sand mine. I haven't got to talk to her yet, but I was going to try to get some of them if it would interest you. If not, just text me back and tell me, you just want the sand or whatever you'd want.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to take this.
Thank you.
So this guy is talking about a sand mine in Texas where back from the 30s to the 60s, they pulled out the purest silica sand that could be found. And they stopped mining in the 60s, but he's found it. How cool is that? I love people. I love people. I will call him back on my own dime, as they say.
My name is Jedediah Favreau. I messaged you on Facebook about the end is ever drawing near. And there's a photo. So it's real. You can contact me back at 231.
Don't tell us your phone number out loud.
on Facebook.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's. You know what? Since we're about to go to phone calls, let's start with that one.
Colorado says we have an announcement for the room.
Okay, go ahead, Colorado. What is it? Oh, I'll call him. Let's do that.
What's this fascination with sand? I missed that episode. We have a sand channel.
We have a sand
It's called
channel.
World Sand Project. It's on at 3 o'clock on Wednesdays and Fridays, live. We talk about sand. We show sand under the microscope. People send us sand samples.
It's a sand thing.
And the magical sand genie is there.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm going to call Brad
Okay.
before we open up the phone.
Brad, we're calling you. And Hoolie's like, Baby Rado? They have adult kids,
Yeah.
so they're probably not going to be doing any more babies. I'm just saying. I think they're done with all of that.
Oh, you know what? I think this is the cell phone that they don't have.
Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
Brad. It's Toby and Shelley. What are you up to?
Oh, we're just sitting here watching you guys have a good time on TV, enjoying our Friday night.
Is it a big screen?
Well, it's 55 inches.
Oh,
it's
boy.
not huge.
Wow, and we're not scary, huh? What did Sarah
Sarah
say?
says you're life size, though. You're actually bigger than life size.
Bigger than life.
Bigger than life. So you had you said you had a special announcement for the room.
We do. I'm gonna hand the phone over to Sarah.
Okay.
Because she's the one that said there was a big, huge announcement. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Did she come up with a new name?
here's Sarah.
Okay, go ahead, Sarah. She's giggling.
Somebody said hi.
Hi.
I don't like to be on the. Hey, how are you
Hi.
guys?
Fine. We're doing
Super.
great. How are you doing?
Oh, wonderful,
See?
wonderful. So I've decided on a screen name,
Yeah.
name,
Yeah.
avatar name.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Shelley's named me.
Shelley named you.
Shelley named me.
What did we name you?
Sarah Rock.
Sarah
Yeah.
Rocks. That's right.
We love that.
That's right.
Somebody else picks that.
It's not like a huge.
No, because somebody else used, before.
Well, it was
I
like
know-
when we talked about the YouTube channel. We said Colorado
Yeah,
Rocks.
and I'm
Yeah.
so doing that.
Yeah.
Not just Sarah Rocks.
It
It's
makes
better.
sense.
Well, you know what?
More
We're going to
personal.
have even more. You have that fascination with rocks. I have the fascination with sand, and they're basically tiny little.
We should savor a rock
I-
from Tony. One of those rocks from Tony. We should savor.
And we will. We'll save you some of the rocks and some of the quartz that we get from Tony. All right. Well, we'll look forward.
That
We'll,
my channel does as well as y'all's.
oh, I'm sure it
Oh.
will. We'll do everything we can to promote it because I think it was an outstanding idea,
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
and we look forward to promoting it. Sarah rocks. I'm writing that down right now. So let us.
Cool.
So if I write in, then you'll know who I am.
Okay.
That's right.
Yeah.
This is pointless to the Forrest Fenn thing.
Yeah, but
you know,
hey,
I wanted to go 12 by 12, but it just didn't sound right.
no.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That may not work. 12 by 12.
No, it won't work.
Yeah. Sarah
I had
rocks.
other ones.
I really like Sarah rocks.
Yeah, so Shelley named me.
Well, good.
Woohoo!
Yay, Shelley.
I'm like her mom now.
Yeah. Shelley named me. She's like my mom.
Gorgeous older sister.
That's good too.
I'm the other magical treasure princess
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
in training.
Magical
training. Yeah.
Magical treasure princess and junior.
In training.
Magical rock.
But I
princess.
will let you guys
Magical
get on
rock
to more
princess.
important phone calls.
Fen calls. We call them Fen calls.
Phone
All right.
calls.
You guys have a good weekend. And
wait.
if we head up
You
in
wanna
that direction.
talk to- Okay,
Brad?
Brad says he wants to talk to you real
Oh,
quick.
Oh,
Brad
okay,
wants
okay.
to talk.
Okay. Hang on.
All right, so Sarah rocks.
Sarah
She
rocks.
does.
It sounds great. And she does. We agree.
Yeah. So just wanted a quick update. I do have a few more things that I have added to the loot for the treasure chest.
Yeah.
And I think what I'm going to do is just send you the whole package so that you can go through it and look at it, show some things that we haven't gone over before for the room,
Yeah.
and make sure everything is going to fit in the chest. And at some point, we're going to have to, the chest will only hold so much. So
Right.
We're going to have to cut it off, maybe do another chest or something.
Right.
And go from there. But
well,
we have a few more things.
I just got a text message just before we got on the call with you and Sarah from Tony saying he's got another package coming for us. He says we're going to fill up that chest.
Yeah, we're going to fill it up and then some.
So if nothing else, what you sent to us, I think what I'll start doing is packing it, putting it in plastic or whatever's necessary to protect it.
Right.
So we look forward to it.
All right.
I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think it's going to be a heck of a treasure chest. It's not going to be a $2 million treasure chest, but it's also not going to be.
But by the sounds of it, with that half-pound silver and now the gold bar.
The gold bar, the silver, and all the gems that Tony is sending. I mean, rubies and sapphires and topaz and citrine. He's got a couple of peridos in there. I mean.
Where did the big coin go?
It's right here.
There's the bar.
So,
Jenny Kyle's going to be a little bit jealous with the size of our chest.
Well, we have a whole community putting it together.
Yeah, everybody's putting it together. Yeah, I think that's what makes it neat is, and
don't forget.
Christine Kenzie,
the cork.
The happy birthday cork. I just took it away from you like always. Here, you hold
Yeah, I know. I'll take that.
I'll take that.
Awesome.
All right, sir. Thank you for calling in, and congratulations to Sarah picking the name. I think we have to give a little bit of credit to INFJ, who also suggested Sarah Rocks.
Yep.
So there you are, INFJ. You get the credit, brother.
Awesome. And Sunday is my birthday. If you want to play the birthday song, you can.
Oh,
Let's do
heck
that.
Yes. We'll do it right after you're off the phone. We'll play the happy birthday song for you.
Awesome. Talk to you guys later.
All right.
Happy birthday.
And, go 49ers.
Hugs. Hugs to Sarah.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Ready?
So this is for Colorado and Toby's daughter, Toby.
Oh, Toby Renee. That's right. She's going to be
31.
31 on February 2nd, but I don't feel sorry for her because she's in Europe right now on her birthday trip.
And we're going to play the happy birthday video.
Yeah, let's do happy birthday video.
For all the February birthdays coming up. Right there where it says cha-cha-cha.
Happy birthday to you.
Cha-cha-cha.
Happy birthday, dear Brad and Toby. Happy birthday to you. That was for Brad and Toby Renee and anybody else. Sarah had a birthday in January, didn't she? K-Pro had a birthday in January. I had a birthday in January.
Oh, those are January birthdays.
What's up with those cappies, huh?
We're just getting ready for these Febs.
I think we have. I will take care of the sand conversation.
This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. Age of Aquarius.
Cancel. And we did have one more.
In fact, we talked about the age of Aquarius on the softer side today.
We did.
Tune in.
Tune in for the softer side.
Sassy had a January birthday.
We were going to call somebody back. Who were we going to call back? Oh,
who are you going to call?
Mr. Favreau. So Jedediah Favreau. He says the end is ever drawing.
I thought about naming my son Jedediah.
Jedediah.
Because I like the name Jed.
That's very.
You have reached the voicemail
box.
No. Stop.
Jedediah, we called. We did our part, brother.
We
tried. So
what's it say? Somebody said something to me. Shelley, it is the key word, and it is a boat. Try saying the poem using boat instead of it.
All right. Woody Boggs told us to call
I
him
have gone
back.
alone in there, and with my treasures bold, I can keep my secret where.
Let's call Woody back.
Hint of
see if he
treasures
answers.
new and old. Begin boat where warm waters halt, and take boat in the canyon down.
Hello?
Hey, is Woody there?
You must have the wrong number.
Oh, this isn't the box, Red? Oh, it's, wait. Woody Boggs is his handle. Tell him it's Toby and Shelley.
Oh, okay. Hold on a minute. Just a minute.
Okay.
She's like, no Woody here. I don't know what you were talking about.
I got no wood here, brothers.
Yes, hello.
There
Hey,
he
Woody.
is.
How are you doing?
We're doing real good. So I probably scared the heck out of your wife with a. Who the hell is Woody and why are you calling here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Woody's not here, man.
So what do you want to tell us? What you said you have a solution that is impeccable and you want to share it with the world.
I've been working on it ever since Forrest Fenn's Treasure came out, and I have a solution, but I don't want to talk about it right now.
Well, then why the heck did you ask me to call you back? I thought you were going to tell us.
Well,
I
changed my mind.
promise not to go look for it.
Oh, I know a lot of people have said that, but yeah.
All right. Well, at least I did my part by keeping my promise to call you back. So.
Okay, I know you did, and thank you very much, and I enjoy watching you guys immensely, and everybody's got a lot of good ideas. But I'll tell you one thing. I think the WWH isn't what the water and everybody thinks it is. It's something totally different, and I've never heard it mentioned on the show yet. So.
Oh. Well, what is it?
I don't want to say what it is.
Woody,
is it
come
warm
on.
memories?
Woody.
Warm thoughts?
Yeah.
So let me see if I have this right. You called me, said you had something to share, asked me to call you back. I call you back, frighten your wife, and you're not sharing.
Frighten your wife.
Well, I've been working on this for a long time, and I have one more time that I have to go search.
All right.
Everybody wants to know the state.
Stuff for about 2 years.
Okay, how about this? Little compromise. The entire chat room at least wants to know your state.
Yeah, the chat room wants to know what?
Your state. What state are you searching in?
Well, I've been searching in Colorado and New Mexico and Montana, and I live in Montana by Flathead Lake. Oh,
interesting. So where do you think he hid the treasure?
Where do I think he hid the treasure?
Yeah.
I think it's in Colorado and New Mexico border country because I grew up there, but I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that correlates to the Browning, Montana, and Glacier Park, and a lot of stuff fits that area also. But yeah.
All right. Well, so the next time you call and leave a voicemail asking me to call you back, just be prepared to tell me everything.
Okay, I will do that.
I wasn't being serious. You don't have to tell me everything. All right, Woody. Thanks for leaving the voicemail. Thank your wife for being so patient when I asked for Woody Boggs.
Okay, and thank you everybody, and you're doing a great job, and it's interesting to see what everybody's thoughts are, and say hi to everybody for me. And I'm not going to make it out to the poker game in poker game.
Well, that's too bad. You should join us. It will be a lot of fun.
But that's okay.
Don't worry about it.
You have a good winter.
If you ever find yourself down in New Mexico, let us know. We'll have a cup of coffee.
Okay, that'd be excellent. Because I used to live in Santa Fe, and I helped build the St. Michael's Clock Tower and a lot of stuff at St. John's College.
Yeah.
And I helped build the building. I was a foreman for Groove Alexander Corporation for 7001 in Montgomery, Louisiana. I don't even know if I haven't been there for so many years. I haven't seen that building.
It's still there.
But thank you.
All right, you take care.
All right.
Bye now.
Bye.
It's because he had the...
the sound on the TV.
Yeah, that's hard.
Immensely.
Okay, so...
He watches us on a big screen, too.
Stephenville.
Hi, Toby. Sarah Young from Canada. Actually, Forrest mentioned my small town in these books, Steenville.
Mm-hmm.
I've been in the chase now for 8 years, had 11 boots on the ground, and I got a question. Or I think the key word is it, and I think it is a boat.
Oh?
Next time you get a chance, just try saying the poem using boat instead of it.
I did. Begin boat.
And another thing is, I believe Forrest said where you were standing, where the treasure chest is, you see animals. In my spot, I could see animals, which is horses and cattle. And I think he uses it because he's so trickery with words. Anyway, something to think about.
Oops. I think you ended the call.
Gabriel, you should get Mike a card, and you should write all your feelings in it for him.
Wow, look at you giving.
For Valentine's Day. That's what he would want.
Waco Joe. Let's see. Waco Joe would always like a mailing address to send some gifts. Mermaid, Spanish mermaid. Okay.
Sarah rocks.
Okay.
How does my new name for me? It rocks.
Oh, so she's already got it?
Yeah.
Cool. Sarah rocks. Well done. Thank INTJ. ENTJ. What? He's a
INTJ. Yeah.
Was it INTJ?
Mm-hmm.
He's an INTJ.
Yep. Introvert.
I'm an
neurotic.
What am I? ENTJ. Extrovert.
I don't know.
Not neurotic.
Oh. What is it?
Let's see.
What is N?
It's not. It's
nervous.
Intuitive. Expressive, not expressive. Extrovert, intuitive, thinking, and judgmental. That's what I am. So if he's an I, he's all of that, but an introvert.
I is introvert.
Yep.
N is
intuitive, as opposed to F, which is feeling.
Yeah. Okay.
So you're an F. You're definitely an F.
Well, you know what I say to that.
Okay, we are we're opening up the phone lines.
Amanda Bolter. I think it is Kerwin, Boiler, and Thermopolis, both spots.
Nice. We've been there. Nice places to visit. Make sure you go to the Wyoming Dinosaur Museum, the Thrill.
Wyoming Whiskey.
Kerwin. In Kerwin. Yeah.
You've been there?
That makes me sad.
Kundalini makes me sad.
Kundalini makes me sad.
I did that at Christmas due to you. And how did it go over? Did he like it?
Phone lines are open.
Men are not big on Valentine's Day.
Gossos.
They're just like, oh my God, we just had Christmas. Now I have to think of something else to get you.
Jewelry, gemstones, gold, big gemstones.
For him?
No, for her.
Yeah, well, she wants to know what to get him.
Oh, card.
He doesn't want no gemstones.
Card with heartfelt words.
Oh, how about a new pack of cards? No, what? Does he like cards? He likes cards.
I think he does. I don't know.
Yeah.
He likes games. He's a gamer.
Well, there you go.
Get him a new. Well, he's got everything he needs.
Tell Shelley where it's at, but I don't want Toby to know.
Oh, that's really hard to do.
Can I get those digits, Shelley? It's right here, 202-815-1171,
which is what I was trying to say while
Or you could just write to me at thesofterside.info@gmail.com.
Sarah Rocks, your name has a smooth and somewhat familiar sound to it. LOL. Sarah Rocks.
Sarah.
Jefferson Starship, huh?
Sarah.
That sounds... don't even sing it.
No time is a good time for goodbye. What?
If I get demonetized, I'm blaming you.
I didn't play any music.
It doesn't. Apparently, it doesn't make any difference. All you have to do is...
Davio!
Hey, Davio, what's up, brother? Davio.
Snuffleupagus.
It's Princess Shelley. music time. I love it.
Yay!
She's just like on you with the quips and the sound.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
Toby's spacing
She
out on text.
she
She's
has her
just
moments.
nailing you.
Yeah, yeah.
Sarah
That's
Smile, Hall and Oates.
yeah.
Sarah Smile. You know, that's one of them. And
Oh,
then,
that was the other one. That's the one I kind of
yeah,
remember.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's the one
I
you're probably
have
thinking
no
of.
I have no memory of a Jefferson Starship Sarah.
Well, I don't think it's the name of the song as much as part of the chorus and one
Oh,
of the
okay.
newer songs.
All right.
You know, rock this city kind of era.
Introvert, intuitive, feeling, and judging.
Yeah.
Yeah. INFJ.
Introvert. Wow, that's cool. By the way, Shelley's show today was way bitchin'.
Yeah, wasn't it cool?
Yay!
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we were having trouble because we had some trouble because we sent the invitation out for a 4:00 start, and she didn't know enough about the technology to be able to get it. So when we finally got it together,
Her
it was
Zoom
okay.
wasn't zooming.
Yeah, her Zoom wasn't
Well,
zooming.
just who she was and
Yeah.
what she was talking about was way cool. You know,
Yeah.
that's a whole feminine, intuitional kind of way of seeing things,
Yeah.
which is radically different than, where's my compass and
Yeah.
I land the plane.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Nice.
And she gave me a good spanking.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes, little engineer, do sit
Yeah,
down and
yeah.
take your lickings.
Yeah, little left brain engineer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
yes,
know
exactly.
I know where you're coming
on
from.
On that note,
Yeah.
stick your toe in the warm water. This is a good way to kind of take on a more of a metaphorical kind of way of looking at things.
I agree.
love the idea of K-Pro or K-Pro show putting me and you, at each other, because I am the seedy weedy out here in the fringe kind of guy, and you're it's got to be part of this code and here, and you're more solid. And
Wow. It's an
That was a
interesting
really good imitation.
impression of
Yeah.
Toby.
Yes, Toby it's right
Left
here.
brain.
It's
I'm
solid.
a left brain engineering type, apparently.
That's right. I understand concrete rebar. Don't give me any of your freaking this, that, and the other thing kind of out there, Wi-Fi in your ear. Oh, come on now. Yeah, I can dig it.
So how's the family
anyway,
doing? I meant to ask you before we get on to the treasure talk. How's the family doing?
Well, you know what? Here's the thing that's been on my mind all day, which is really bizarre. So one of the reasons I smoke pot is to calm down the intuitional stuff that comes flying into my head. So lately, I know I've had to be a conduit or an intuitional kind of person in this transition of my uncle dying.
Yeah.
So he is surrounded by family members, and I am the firstborn male child of the brother he had lost.
Yeah.
So I am replacing this hole in the family, and I'm being this supportive, conduit. Just the, just the flow of it. Whatever you're feeling and doing isn't wrong, and this is okay, and this is part of life, is death, and all that stuff.
So when you made the move out there, how much of this was in the cards?
All of it. I knew that entirely. That was the big
see.
motivator. Is I've been watching him decline. By the way, this runs in my family. My auntie in Florida does readings, and she gets, people just give her money because she's so good.
Yeah. If you're that good that they give you
was-
money, that's a good sign.
Yeah, it is. And that was my young life as a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
It was. I grew up with synesthesia and lots of deja vu and all kinds of really weird things going on, and it was really upsetting. I would sit next to a girl who was date raped, and I would tell her everything I saw that happened. I'd tell her the car, the guy, sometimes his name, the song on the radio, what they were drinking, and I would say, and you just wanted to kiss and make out, but he didn't want to stop, and she didn't want to tell anybody. So my intuition comes in video.
Yeah.
With sound. It's it seems like if I'm in the right place and the right person's kind of projecting this painful thing, I just see it, and then I tell them, and then they start crying and they get over it and they move on. It's really weird, strange. Weird.
So how much of this ability, which is kind of undefinable, we don't know exactly how to describe it.
Well, intuition's good.
How much of your intuition are you using as part of your theory to finding the Fenn treasure? Well,
I would say right around 90%. In that, I have I read mechanically and engineering wise about this part being, potentially part of this part over here. And then I kind of sit on it for a couple of days. And if it keeps popping up, or if there's more information that pops up, which is like it, and then I find other things that support it, then I say, well, this is the little subtleties, and I'm going to hang on to these as the parts and go on. You'll see the little video I sent you will have a lot of that in it. You'll see what I mean.
So are you feeling like you're drawn to the treasure?
Yeah, on a journey. It's been extraordinarily strange. In other words, I went to this place and I didn't see the rock, which looks like a dog, until like the 6th time there. I didn't realize this thing here is the bench until like you know what I mean? It takes you don't immediately see these things when you're there. After I go home and think about it and sit with it for a while, and it sinks in, and then all these parts kind of come into view. It's been really weird. It's nothing like anything I've ever experienced at all. Usually I have a sense of things. I think this is going to work out. Bang, and you go for it, right? I'll be a pot grower. It's going to work out. Okay, and off you go, right? I'm going to be a carpenter. I'm going to be, this is going to work. This has been like, only at the beginning do I have an intuition that I think I can figure this out. And then I show my friends what I figured out, and they go, you can't stop. The 6 people I've brought to the location, they tell me, you got to keep going, dude. This is incredible. Those parts work. Look at the stuff you figured out, and look where we are. This is just too crazy. What I have found is that it has created a conversation of imagination. It has created a conversation, and just the conversation itself has tremendous value. And amongst people, friends, and you guys. I mean, it's a conversation as opposed to, talking about the crap we're seeing on TV or the sadness around us. It's a thing to always dive into that gives you a nugget of curiosity. You know what I mean? Something like that.
Yeah. So how is this newly ordained commitment to your uncle's family going to impact your commitments to the treasure hunt?
Well, they are extremely supportive. I brought one family member out there. I have shown the 2 other family members, and they think that I'm onto something and that I shouldn't stop. So supportive-wise, I have never had support like this in my life, which is really, awesome. It's a whole new thing, which I'm really digging. But I don't know. It's, I really haven't gotten any farther than kind of like some, really, fanciful ideas of what I would do when I find it, but it's mostly about finding. I really indulged in what I do when I find it. Of course, everybody would benefit around me, but, I'm not sure what that looks like.
What's in the near-term future for you?
Currently, I'm just, I try to put in 2 or 3 hours a day lately on reinforcing what I've figured out. Thinking about if I was going to do a channel, what would I talk about? What would that look like? Where can I work in this town? Where can I get some, stuff like that? Just kind of like that. There's stuff within my family is blue and white pools, and they are a little behind the times in the communications department, as far as so that would be an area that I could, bring together. So, I don't know. It's kind of cool. I'm fitting in.
Well, good.
Which is working out.
It certainly makes it a lot easier with the kind of transition that you had to make if you have a supporting family on the other end of that.
Yeah, the supporting family is a really new thing for me. It's really cool.
Yeah, you've mentioned that in the past.
Yeah.
All right, brother. Well,
this is really nice.
Thank you for calling in tonight. We appreciate it.
Oh,
thanks for
absolutely.
sharing personal things, and we hope that it continues to go well for you, and we hope that the recovery by your family of your uncle and their father's loss is quick, and they can move on with their lives.
Yeah, I think the transition is going well. It's just, mom is having an issue, but I think it'll work out. It's going quite well. So you watch that video, and then get some questions and thoughts, and then let's rap about it. This will be fun. It'll be a good time.
You know what? I'll tell you what. If I feel like that video has merit, I will do a special show with you and me, and we'll hash it out.
Sure, I could dig it. I don't know about putting the video on, showing everybody.
No. I'm saying if the video has merit, then I'll put the two of us on at the same time, and you'll have 1 hour to make your case.
Oh my. Wow. Okay. Well, mostly it's mostly for you to look at and see if you concur that these, the images of the location jive with my theory.
Okay. That's fair.
Because this is just putting location to book to poem.
Yeah.
You decide on the big images of and how I tie these things together. That's that's the fun part.
Got it. All right, sir. Thanks again for calling in.
Hey, much love to everybody, and Miss Shelley, keep singing those songs. We love it.
I will.
We love it. Very good. You gotta do some Captain and some Tennille. Love will keep us together. Got a little get it, Shelley. Give him a little hat. It'd be very fun.
A little captain's hat? No.
Little captain's hat.
Yeah,
Love will keep us together. Yeah,
I like it.
All right, big brother.
Much love. Ciao, ciao, everyone.
You take care.
Bye.
Love y'all.
Bye. Why do people want to torture me?
Think of me, babe, whenever.
Okay, I got time for one more really short call. So if you've got a long call, don't make it. But if you got a short call and you want to announce something or
singing a song, don't mess around. You just gotta be strong. Just stop. 'Cause I really love you. Stop. What's that face? Stop.
Confusion. Where's the Sambuca when I need it? It's Jed Favreau, who's now sent us an email.
He's going to do the best boxing.
Hey, Jed, we called your number and we got your voicemail.
Yeah.
So we tried. We did our part, Jed.
Somebody wants you to play your consulting promo.
What? Okay, consulting promo. We'll do that. Wow. In order to start this search, you have to do the fundamentals. If you have an objective that is finding a treasure, you have a series of milestones that you need to meet in order to find that treasure. Because if you don't have a precise point from which to start, you will never find the treasure that was hidden. Call and talk to me about your theory of finding this treasure. This is Toby Younis. What's your name? And what's your question? Wait. Hold on. So we just did begin at where warm water's hollow. But how does that tell you where the treasure is? I don't mean to kill your idea. I'm just saying logically. Say, how does that get you closer to the treasure? I'm not going to have this conversation with anyone else. I've done it exclusively for us. And if you want to discuss it further in one of our sessions, I'd be happy to do that. My favorite part is when we refer to them as sessions, because it sounds like you're laying down with your shrink.
Yeah.
Dr. Toby.
Now, of course, if you'd like to save $25, you can join the Member Vault. Guess what I just started doing? I just started a whole new series of videos. Just me talking about Forrest Fenn Treasure, and they're only available in the Member Vault. So if you're interested in that.
How long was your first video?
Half an hour.
And what was the subject?
The important word, treasures.
Yeah. So, I think what happened is people get tired of me yapping and being obstinate. So we thought, let's have Shelley do. People are always saying, what's Shelley's solution? So Shelley started a new series that went up today. And they're all her. I'm not even in the room. I'm not even doing the tech. She's doing her own tech.
That's right.
She's picking the topic,
yep.
And she's handling the conversation. So if you want to see more of Shelley and not on the softer side, you want to see her
talking about the Fenn Treasure.
Talking about the Fenn Treasure, you got to go into the member vault.
That's
and the point she was going to make is members in the member vault get up to 1 free hour a month that you don't pay the $50 for. So it's kind of a good deal.
Freebie.
You get Shelley and you get Toby.
So a gypsieskiss.com.
No way, we love you, Toby. Well, his name is Zia Ticklebean and El Ingrato Vagabundo.
Oh, my goodness.
Vagabundo. Oh, you know, that's a funny word, vagabundo, vagabond.
Yeah.
But when I was growing up, if my mother wanted to ping me for something, she would call. If I got home late, she'd call me vagamundo.
Yeah.
And that's vagabond.
That's
you
right.
just can't get home on time, apparently.
Yeah.
I hadn't noticed that name before. Okay, I think we are done for the night.
Sure.
So, wow, it has been a busy week for us, hasn't it?
Alan K says, I'm going to open a Fenn sensory deprivation tank in Santa Fe called Where Warm Water Salt. Where Warm Water Salt.
So you can float in it.
Ink.
Yeah, I mean, think about it, guys. We've had 2 shows, 2 2-hour Fenn member vault programs. 1 Driving with Toby. 1 Shelley Talks Fenn. Have you given a name yet?
What? For what?
For
the video
your
series?
Shelley video series. What is it?
It's called Focus on Important Words.
Oh, well, I always name mine, put my name in it.
With Shelley Carney.
Well, Focus on Important Words with Shelley Carney. And you get to see Shelley with no Toby for a half hour talking about Fenn. Huh.
That's worth the money right there.
Be still my heart. Okay.
Yep.
What's today?
Friday.
So tomorrow's Saturday.
That's usually what happens.
So if you want to have some fun
K-Pro
tomorrow,
wanted to know what day you were getting to the Fenn.
I'm getting there on
thingy.
Saturday, the day of the World Series of Fenn.
Yeah.
Saturday I'll check in at 3, take a quick
Speaking of Saturdays.
Yeah, what?
She wanted to know what day you were getting there.
Yeah. I'm getting there on Saturday. We're doing all our shows on Friday the 14th, so I'm heading out in the morning via Southwest Airlines. What was I going to say? Oh, so if you don't have anything to do tomorrow night, we're going to do a Saturday night Church of the Search from 7 to 10 tomorrow night. I am.
7 to 10, that's 3 hours. Are you doing 3 hours?
I'm killing it, baby.
Oh, my gosh.
The longer I can stay here, the less likely it is I'm going to head over to the casino.
Don't forget the next day is party day.
Oh, that's right. We're having a
Super Bowl Sunday.
Who's playing in the Super Bowl?
I don't know.
2
teams.
It's just a reason to party.
2 football teams, professional
ones. Do you want
ones.
to play some Chaseopoly?
We could play something.
Or my spy game. We haven't played my spy game yet. Okay.
Although I hear that's pretty technical.
Really?
That's what Tevin said.
Oh.
He said it looked pretty difficult and technical and stuff.
So much the
Left
better.
brainer.
Left brainers.
Anyway.
So if you don't have anything to do tomorrow night besides fold shirts, laundry,
turn on your big old TV.
Turn on that big old TV.
Put Toby
and
on.
get Toby in 66 inches of color HD.
Immensity.
Yeah. Because if you think I look big now, you ought to see me in a big screen TV. No. So, yeah, let's do the Saturday Night Church of the Search, 7 to 10 tomorrow, and let's see what happens. That's all. We'll play some music. We'll take some calls. None of the frills.
None of the frills.
No frills, man.
No Shelley singing.
No Shelley singing, interrupting me.
Hey, guess what?
Hey, what?
Hey, guess what? Hey, guess what?
Don't forget the video.
Hey.
Don't forget the video. Play the video. Play the video.
What video?
No, that's you. What video? That's me. What video? All right.
Here we go. Music's better. It's not hitching. There's no hitching your giddy up.
Oh, yeah. And
hey, everybody. Thanks for being here tonight, for hanging out with us and chatting in the chat room and giving us some some calls and some emails. We appreciate you. And we hope to see you again real soon for Gypsy's Kiss Friday Fenndango. I am the Magical Treasure Princess and life coach to the rich and famous Shelley Carney.
And I'm your host and moderator, Toby Younis of A Gypsy's Kiss. We look forward to seeing you again in the near future. We hope that one of you find that treasure, and we hope that you like the fact that a bunch of us are putting together a treasure for you. We'll see you tomorrow night, 7 p.m., Church of the Search with Toby and Sarah. We love your new name.